Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading can resonate with you. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Eshu, Obatala, to the Egum Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florian Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's get into this reading. Okay, so I have your tarot spread in front of me, and the oracle cards that I'm using for this reading is from the Karma cards, okay? All right, and I kind of like this because it's really making sense for what I'm seeing in front of me. The first card out for your Karma cards is Saturn, okay? We have Mercury. We also have 7th house, okay? 7th house is governed by Libra, okay, by the sign of Libra. And, you know, Libra is justice. That's also family, marriages, contracts, and different things like that. At the top of the deck for your Karma cards, you also have the 3rd house, okay? That's Gemini. And then we have at the bottom, the sun for your planet, okay? That's a good thing. But this really does correspond with your reading because I'm seeing a lot of communication. I'm seeing some restriction and some limits. But it's for your good. Whatever these restrictions and limits are, it's for your good because we got 9 of Pentacles at the bottom. We also have the star. If I can get it for you. Give me one sec, guys. We got the star at the top. What was going to end up showing was the Fool, which was right after, which I find to be really, really good to come right after your star, especially in the upright. But the star is at the top, okay? All right, so let's get into the spread. So your very first card out is the Magician in the reverse. We have the 8 of Wands in the upright. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Empress in the upright, okay? I have all this quick movement, right? But then I have things that are stopping it. Something stopping it with the Ace of Swords and the Empress in reverse. This could be a lie, a miscommunication of some sort with the Magician in the reverse. I'm going to tell you guys that you have a lot of major arcana out. A lot of major arcana. So for the Magician to be the first card out in the reverse, then this 8 of Wands, really quick, fast movement. Then, you know, the slowdown of the Ace of Swords and the Empress in the reverse. What this is saying is, so this card corresponds with, what are the signs? It is Gemini and Virgo, okay? The Magician corresponds with Gemini and Virgo. Gemini is communication. Gemini is also here at the top of the deck, okay? 3rd house, governed by Gemini, and it's talking about making the right connections. There's some sort of idea in question, which is the Ace of Swords. And this is get going. It says get your ideas going, right? So that is what you should be doing with this 8 of Wands energy, okay? Getting your ideas going, jump-starting yourself. That's why you had the Fool coming right after the Star, all right? Get your ideas going, start talking about it. But this row, there's something wrong. It's like, who am I talking about certain ideas with? Somebody could be sending you a lot of text messages, all right? A lot of rapid messages. And I'm getting that here with the Magician, 8 of Wands, especially with the 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and they're both in the reverse, okay? You could be receiving a lot of messages that you probably need to slow down and think about with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, okay? Because this Empress energy right here is in the reverse, and that could be a smothering energy, very smothering energy. So with this Magician in reverse, Empress in reverse on the outside of like starting out your row and ending your row, this could be like someone sending loving messages, but they're all manipulative. Like it's a manipulation. Whatever the message or the email that is being sent to you is some sort of manipulation. Yeah, especially with the Magician and the Ace of Swords. Okay, this person is there's some sort of manipulation, right? And they're coming quick. They're sending a lot of messages. If this does not have to do with love, it could be in business. It could also have something to do with your health. Okay. Where I'm seeing it in business is in your second row with the Seven of Pentacles and the Chariot. Okay. This could either be about, some of you could be receiving messages about your taxes, or it's something that's old. You guys may want to change your tax preparer. You may not want to keep the same tax person. The Magician is the first card out, and then we have the King of Swords, right? This could be a doctor, an expert, or a lawyer, right? And I already told you, Magician governs Virgo and Gemini. So Virgo governs health, right? So I don't know if some of you guys are dealing with, because here we go, we got Temperance and the Hierophant in reverse, like needing to go to the hospital for something or having to go back for a particular thing. You have to get another procedure or a shot. Definitely, maybe this is, again, that the vaccine issue that some of you guys could be going through, could be a little bit undecided about getting. But there is a sense of health here. There's an expert, a doctor. What is this? That you guys may want to get something checked out again or get a second opinion. Okay? Definitely get a second opinion, especially with this Temperance in the upright, Hierophant in reverse. You could be fine. Maybe the first doctor told you that something was wrong with you. Okay, maybe they just told you something was wrong, Hierophant, the institution, but Temperance is saying that your health could be okay, that you're actually okay. Maybe you should get a second opinion. Don't go with what someone said. It could have been a lie. Could have been a lie. You know, things like that happen where doctors tell you to do things that, to get procedures you don't need. So if you feel like someone's told you you have a certain diagnosis or to get a procedure you feel like is unnecessary, I would say get a second opinion, because the Magician and the King of Swords are experts, okay? This King of Swords could even be talking about cutting something away or something like that. But at the same time, this is that communication I'm feeling with Mercury and Gemini, all right? Definitely, because the King of Swords down here it represents Aquarius, okay? So be mindful of what someone is saying. You may need a second opinion. Someone, even if it's about your money, it has to do with someone who you deem to be an expert. And doctors are usually experts. But again, if this is your money, maybe you need a new financial advisor or tax preparer or something like that. Because I don't know where all of this energy of communication is coming from or what it's around, whether it be your health, your business, or someone just trying to love bomb you, okay, with this Empress in reverse, all right? Could be love bombing. Now, let's get into the second row. We have Temperance in the upright, okay? Chariot in the upright. Eight of Swords in the upright. The World in the reverse, okay? This is asking you to have harmony, to not be so biased, okay? To see things from both sides. And this could be about yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself right now, all right? And actually, the best thing for you to keep moving forward successfully is if you aren't so critical. And the thing is, the energy of Saturn could have you feeling like that, right? That you need to be, and it's true, you do need to be cautious and aware and have limits, but you also need not get in your head with all of the swords energy of the Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords, King of Swords, of sort of negative talking to yourself. Try not to do that. The more even-keeled you are, or the more you can actually see yourself, really that's what it is. There it is. It's not about talking about yourself negatively. It's about seeing yourself negatively and positively. Okay? Seeing all sides without judgment. That way you move forward. Because when you get too caught up on one side or the other, it will either slow you down or take you off course. If I focus too much on my negative aspects, then I'm sort of slowed down because maybe fear could start taking over, right? But if I'm too focused on everything that's positive about me, I could be moving forward and not seeing something important about myself, okay? Right? So you want to take a very objective, fair, okay? This balance, get fair, okay? All right, get a fair deal. You want a fair deal even about yourself. If this is not you dealing with outside entities, you want to judge yourself fairly, right? Okay, about how you're moving in life. Because this Temperance Chariot energy is very good energy. And then when we hit this Eight of Swords, it's like, wait, what is this? How is it that I'm moving forward, but I'm not seeing something, right? For some of you. But the thing is how I feel about this Eight of Swords is, yes, some of you don't see the results of your movement, because it's definitely here with the Seven of Pentacles, but it's that you could feel restricted, and that's Saturn energy again. First card out in the spread. These are limits. These are limits, and there are limits imposed on you for a reason, because Saturn energy came again after that with the World, okay? The Saturnian Capricorn energy coming out, right? Because this is cycles. Okay, these are cycles, and the World in reverse is asking you not to repeat a cycle. So in order to not repeat a cycle is to look at yourself objectively with harmony, okay? To keep moving forward, to have a plan, a destination, and a goal, to set limits on yourself. And if these aren't limits you're setting on yourself, it is the limits that the energies, astrological and or spirit guides and ancestors are placing on you in order for you to reach your goal, to actually get to your destination, okay, where you're supposed to go, your guiding light, your guiding star, in order for you to materialize the abundance, okay, and the luxuries and the spirituality that you're looking to attain, okay? Because what is challenging your second row is the World in reverse. It's the only card in the reverse. Only card in the reverse. So it's saying, in order for you not to repeat a cycle, do what I just told you to do. Set limits, keep striving forward, have balance, and be fair and objective, okay? All right, third row is the Three of Wands in the reverse, Hierophant in the reverse, Seven of Pentacles in the upright, King of Swords in the upright, okay? Again, there's a delay. See, we come off of a delay with a delay, but it's for a reason, guys. Give me a second. Let me put these cards back in the right order. See, one delay after the next, and then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse in the first row as another one. I don't feel like these delays are meant to hurt you, though. I just don't feel that. I feel like they're meant to protect you, okay, from yourself or from someone else, right? Okay, so look, so there's the delay, and here we have the Hierophant in the reverse, Seven of Pentacles, right? This is, again, about, you have to use logic about something. You got to look at something or a person or a place in a very objective, clear way. All right. Also, there is a level of discipline. I'm trying to tell you guys, for some of you, certain things aren't occurring until you drop a certain habit, behavior, or person. It's really not going to happen. It's like your success depends on you growing, and you need to experience this growth in order to have whatever else it is you're looking for. All right? Just think to yourself, whatever it is, excuse me, guys. Pick 1, 2, 3 things, whatever you think most important. Because it's like what I feel, this is what I feel. With your Eight of Wands, Chariot energy, because I mentioned this before to you guys, that some of you guys are actually moving and are dedicated and are putting in the right amount of effort and work. The problem is where are the results? And I mentioned there could be this little thing in the background that you got to drop. Just try dropping it. You may think to yourself, oh, I smoke, that doesn't matter, or whatever it is, whatever it is, or oh, I wake up late, or oh, I don't exercise. Whatever you feel like, I need to get this in order or start doing something that's right, try it. But whatever you're doing wrong, drop it. Drop it. Drop it for a week. Drop it for a month and just see what happens. See how the energies sort of push you along or move you along. Try to remember how you felt when you actually dropped a certain habit, and then think about what happened to you when you picked it back up. What started happening in your life when you picked it back up? Who started calling you and messaging you when you were engaged in a certain activity? And if you feel like once I started engaging in this activity, so-and-so started trying to come back and this person started trying to come back, it is because your energy started to correspond with that negative old energy again, right? Why are certain people reaching out to me? Because I'm seeing all of these messages. And it's also telling you, like, don't take part in whatever is constantly trying to smother you with something. It's a lie or manipulation. So leave that alone. But figure out, what am I doing that is bringing them back towards me? If anything, just think about it, okay? Because some of you may say, I'm not doing anything, but it could be one other thing that you're like not taking part in that's allowing the old energy to feel like I have a door. There's a door open for me because you haven't started doing that thing yet. See, the reason why you let me go was to start this other thing, yet you haven't started doing it. So maybe there's still space for me to come back in. Whatever that thing is, okay? Whatever it is. And this King of Swords is saying, cut it away, because you know what it is. You know. Cut it away. Okay? Excuse me. The angel number that you guys have is 77 and 88. Okay? Sorry, guys. My throat is dry. 77 and 88. These numbers are talking about your willpower, solitude, drive, okay? Mysticism, definitely, with the Magician and the Hierophant, okay? Both in the reverse, though, so we'll talk about that. The number 88, eights are talking about repetition, karma, power, okay? So we're talking about will, power, repetition, karma. So that's that over and over again feeling of the Seven of Pentacles. I'm doing something over and over and over again, and some of you are, but that's a part of the lesson. That's a part of what Saturn is telling you to do, to keep doing something over and over again. All right, until the results come in. Give me a second. This all has to do with materialism too. Saturn being the first card out is earth energy. You guys who are trying to make something happen, it takes the toil and the work. You're being tested right now. You're definitely being tested. So just know that things are coming to fruition. Your Seven of Pentacles being in the upright tells me that. Nine of Pentacles being in the upright also tells me that. The star says that all of this is heading you towards your destiny. And whatever new idea, radical new idea you have is definitely going to get you there. This is true about you being radical, about you being yourself. Okay, so King of Swords is Aquarius energy. The Fool is that is ruled by Uranus, which is radical energy, change and thought. But the slow down, like I've told you guys before, it could be, some of you moving too fast, not looking at the people you're working with, not updating an idea. Okay, that's why things get slow. It's for you to analyze. Here, let's get into your karma cards. All right, we'll see. Get more information. Saturn. All right. So it says the maturity that brings about whatever it is that you're looking for. Okay. Caution regarding a particular thing you're moving towards, and limits imposed. Okay. Talking about imposing limits. They want you to be realistic. And there are some things you should be concerned about. And it says you must wait before you can do a certain thing. All right. There's some limits. All right. So here, let me get Saturn for you. Saturn. Okay, so it says, if you are to accomplish the goals you have set for yourself in this life, then you must concentrate and not act on the whim of the moment. I may even reward you, Saturn is saying, I may even reward you for the skills and endurance you develop but you must wait. See, that skill and endurance. Saying, I can't see it though. But see, Saturn is saying, I'm watching you do it over and over again. And because you can't see and you kept doing it, I'm going to reward you for that. I'm going to reward you for that, okay? It says, but you must wait, all right? Now, this is Saturn's warning. Saturn is saying, if you resist my tests, and do not discipline yourself with rules, which could be what the Hierophant in reverse is saying, a lack of discipline. If you don't create these rules, so if you don't discipline, it says, if you resist my tests and do not discipline yourself with rules, limits, and restrictions of your own design, then I will do it myself. I will do it myself. Without patience, hard work, and discipline, nothing worthwhile can come. Guys, create your own rules and schedules to get certain things done. If you don't, Saturn will do it for you. Okay? And it'll be in ways that feel negative, but they were necessary. That's what Saturn will do. It gives you the opportunity to say, in this little quiet time where you feel like nothing is happening, you need to be getting to work and you need to be making a structure. If you don't make that structure, I'll do it for you. And you're not going to like it when I do it. See, Saturn energy is that, is it 10th house energy of your father or father figures and authorities. See, you don't want that. If you don't want to deal with an authority over you, then you need to be the authority over yourself. Okay, that's what it's warning you. All right, so here we go. Next card is, your planet is Mercury. Okay, Mercury. So give me a sec. Let me get Mercury for you. Give me 1 second. 52. Mercury. All right, Mercury says, use logical methods. Use logical methods in all you do and say, and you will not have to worry about wasting time and resources, okay? The warning that Mercury is telling you is, use the analytical power of your mind to improve, not just to tear apart what you feel is not perfect. Oh, that's big, that's big. Okay, so here, look. First of all, so in order to set up this structure you need, just be practical and logical. Okay, it says use logical methods in all that you do and say, and you will not have to worry about wasting time and resources. Okay, if you come up with the right thing that makes sense as far as your schedule or how your day goes or how you're going to deal with a particular thing. But what it's warning you of is it says use analytical power of your mind to improve, not just tear apart what you feel is not perfect. That's that thing about like updating things, going back to see why isn't something working? Why aren't people taking a part of what it is that I'm doing? And not see, because I told you here, this is that Aquarius energy, King of Swords, right? But Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, right? That is radical thought, futuristic thinking. But on the negative end, what Uranus could do is become too eccentric or become too radical and too rebellious and just be rebellious for rebellion's sake. So let's just tear it all down and we don't have anything to replace it. So before you go saying, I'm going to just radically move into another direction, or man, that's not working anymore, I'm not going to, deal with that project anymore, or I can't think about how to change or add or repurpose something, so I'm going to scrap it. Don't do that. That's not the energy you need to have. Okay, you need to calm yourself down. Learn what needs to be learned. If there's something you don't understand, if you have to take a class, go to school for it. Okay, if this matters to you, you would learn about it. Take the time to learn about something. Ask for help. Okay, don't just do away with ideas because it's not working really fast for you right now. 8 of Wands movement could be saying you could just probably be going a little too fast, right? Going too fast, not seeing something, understanding. But your energy and intent is in the right place, okay? It's in the right place. Your last card for your, in the spread, for your oracle cards it's a house. It's the 7th house. And remember, that's Libra, okay? So it says relationships, get a fair deal, all right? This also talks about balance, cooperation, and partnerships, okay? Now, I told you guys, this is what I believe Saturn is trying to do for you. set limits and restrictions, slow you down in order so that you get the right thing going, right? If it's a doctor, something medical, it's slowing you down to say, hey, maybe that person is wrong. Get a second opinion. If it's a bad business partner, it's saying, hey, you see what's going on? Maybe you need to not sign that contract. Okay? If it's a person who is rushing you to get married with this magician, empress, trying to love bomb you with lies and manipulation, something in the relationship is going to slow down. It's going to slow it down so you can look at it and say, is this person being honest with me? That's what Saturn is really doing for you. It's not trying to mess things up for you. It's trying to say, like, is this fair to you? Are you getting a fair deal right now? Also, 7th house, if you're dealing with anything in your 7th house, you need to look at your 1st house. Your 1st house is anything and everything that has to do with you. And if whatever on the outside of you is not matching up to who you truly are, that's another reason why Saturn is slowing you down. What are these things matching up to the real me? Okay? To the fool in the upright. Because you could be whatever you want to be. So be true to yourself. Oh, sorry, guys. Give me a second. Wrong card right here. Right? Underneath your star. Does it match up to my destination? Right? 7th house. So some of you guys should go look at what planets are in your 1st and 7th house. What's going on there? Because that's affecting what's happening in your relationships, in your partnerships, business partnerships, and different things like that. Okay? One sec. There was something else here. Again, right here. So, the creation, the sun, right? Okay, so it says the creation, gaining of respect from or for. Okay, you either gonna gain respect from whoever, your audience, people, for whatever it is that you do. Things will be brought to life or to light. Okay, this is also asking you to demonstrate, realize, and act like a leader. Demonstrate, realize, and act like a leader, which the King of Swords is a leader, okay? Definitely a leader. But you need to, the slowdown, like I said, is to reveal, to show you something about yourself or something you're dealing with, okay? And you're gonna gain respect for the hard work that you're putting in. You guys are putting in a lot of hard work. And again, I told you, again, corresponding with the magician in your 1st row, we got this 3rd house energy because it's Gemini, right? So it's telling you, making the right connections, dealing with the right people, whatever kind of relationship that is. It's really urging you to be mindful, okay? It's about your ideas, your short-term thinking and trips, okay? Who or what is around you? Who or what is around you? Guys, it's time for you to get started and get going on your life, your ideas, whatever it is that you're choosing to do with yourself, but to really don't get so mad about whatever restrictions are happening. They're happening for a reason, because there's a necessary evaluation slowdown. You need these limits for success. You need limits for success. And that's how you create. Right. Thank you. That's the whole point of creation. That's why Saturn is here. Because if you don't say what you won't do, you won't use your energy to focus in on what needs to be done. In order to create things, you can't do everything. So you have to like hone your energy in and say, for right now, for who it is, and what I'm trying to achieve, I will have to exclude this, and this from my life, okay? And then I'm going to repetitiously do whatever it is that I have to do, even though I may not see the outcome. I know I'm in the right spot, and you will be blessed for it. That's what this is calling you to do. If you truly want to be a creator, you have to understand that there are things you have to let go. So today is Halloween, and in the Scorpio season, what is it that you want to put to death? What do you want to let go to the other side? All right. Something's got to die in order for you to focus and create. Something has to die. All right. So let it go. And really, because you guys are very much in the energy of gaining a lot of abundance. Okay. And headed towards your destiny. Star and Temperance tell me your guides are all over the place for you. They're all around you. trying to guide you, trying to protect you. This is again with that magician, hierophant. I'm trying to tell you guys that are mystics and mediums and different things like that. You are gaining messages. You're channeling in messages. You know what to do and where to go. You just got to trust it. This is also music. Some of you guys are gaining new musical, I don't want to say abilities, but it could be insights, like new songs or different things could be coming to you. Some sort of message is coming to you through you. And this is another reason why certain restrictions are being placed, because you guys are so important and necessary, very important and necessary. So these things are happening for a reason. And if it is that you're looking for love and like an equal partnership when it comes to this Libran energy of the 7th house, then you can't be dealing with somebody who is manipulative, lying. You have to balance yourself out first. Yep. Balance has to be done for your life first in order for this to come through for you in the right amount of justice. Okay. With something fair for you to get what's due to you. That's fair. So you got to get rid of anything in your life that's bringing you down. Okay. That's what I have for you. If this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to book is in the description box below. If you want to book a 30-minute recorded reading with me, email me your name and date of birth. After you pay using Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, I will record your reading and email you the link back. The updated Patreon playlist is in the description box below. And guys, the next group reading will be November 15th at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you want to participate in that group reading, make sure to join Patreon, because that is where the Zoom link will be. Oh, wait, guys, I also want to thank Jessica, and I want to thank La Quinta or La Quinta, depending on how you pronounce your name. I don't know how you pronounce it, so email me if I said it wrong. I want to thank you both for donating to the channel. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, guys. All right, I'll see you later.